everyone, I hope you are doing well wherever you are. So today I am taking you with me for a full tour here in our backyard. In the entrance of the backyard we have an arbor, and then I have planted the scarlet runner beans. So it's growing both sides. And actually the scarlet runner beans is inviting a lot of hummingbird. So in the morning, if I come out here on the backyard, I see a few hummingbirds just enjoying the blooms of the beans. So let's get in there now. The birds are singing nicely here. So here in the entrance I have planted some calendula. And then at the back of it I have some tomatoes growing on it. And then the scarlet runner beans. And then in this side is the scarlet runner beans as well, with very nice flower. It's very nice today, very sunny. And as you see the cloud, it's nice and blue. Alright, so let's take a walk here in the backyard. So let's see in this side. In here I planted a zucchini on this spot. And it's doing good. I haven't seen any zucchini yet. Oh, actually it's not a zucchini. This is surprising. You know what's on it? I think this is a squash. Here, look. Wow. Look at that. I really thought that I planted zucchini in here. Meanwhile, it's a squash. So, in this side of the deck, I have planted some sweet alyssum on the bottom. And I have a clematis in this trellis, but it keeps dying and wilting. So what I did is I cut it off, and now it's growing back again. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to pull it, and I think I am replacing it with a rose, a climbing rose, because I don't think the clematis are doing so well in here. The clematis has been in this side. I planted it I think 3 years ago, and it's still not doing very well. So it's time to pull it soon and replace it with a rose. In here I just have some pots with snapdragon on it, and then I have planted some Swiss chard and alyssum on the bottom. Actually on the back of this Swiss chard I have some tomatoes as well. Right there. Now if we look on this side, I have planted some beans as well in here. We just harvested it yesterday, and I cut all the chives for it to grow again. It's making a lot of seeds and I don't want it to drop on the ground, so I cut it off. And then there's some Swiss chard in there, some alyssum and tomatoes. So this is the rose here. I am going to plant it in this trellis right here. Okay, let's take a look at the name of this rose. So this is the rose. It says Climbing Rose America. But so this is supposed to be the color of the rose. So now this is the first bloom of this rose. The color is like pinkish and then some oranges, pink orange. I don't know. I'm not sure if this a Miss America rose. and it smells good. So this is the one that's going to replace the clematis on the side, and then I just placed 2 calendula both sides. So there's one right there, and then there's one over here too, and then a snapdragon on the pot. And then I bought another 2 more rows that I'm going to plant soon. One is called Jane Monk, so it has a nice color, but the size of this rose, I think it's medium or maybe small, I'm not sure. And then I have another one here. This is a Northern Sun. This is a shrub, and this is a shrub as well. So they are going to be added in my collection here in the garden. And now the dahlia are growing. This was given to me by a friend, so I can't wait to see it blooms. She mentioned that the color of the flower is red, so we'll see. So in here, the limelight hydrangea is blooming nicely. Oh, I love the sound of the birds. So that's my limelight hydrangea. And then I have another dahlia in here. Some blazing star. And the Shasta daisy. That's in full bloom right now. Then we have another hydrangea. And then the clematis. It's growing all the way to the top, and it's going to bloom pretty soon as well. And then this basket in here that I have designed, so I put some creeping jenny on the bottom, and then the sweet alyssum, and then it just says welcome to our small backyard garden. And then now my wild flower corner, look at that, it's blooming so beautifully. There's so many types of wildflowers in here, which I don't know none of the name of these flowers, but Lisa have mentioned to me that the white one, it's called baby's breath, and it's so beautiful. The seeds, I got it from a Dollar Tree. So I put 2 packets of the seeds in here, and this is how it looked like. So in here, as you can see, everything is blooming. I have shown this to you on the previous video. All the flowers are doing so nicely. And just want to show you the raspberries. We harvested the strawberries a couple days ago, and there's still a few more in there. And this is one of my zucchini in here. It's not doing very well. And the other one, it's right there. It's dying. The squash bugs take over the plant, so the zucchini is gone. So I'm planning to plant some flowers on that pot. So in this corner right here, I have the dwarf spruce, and then some hydrangea, Annabelle hydrangea on the back, and then I have the tiger lily. And then the blazing star is going to bloom pretty soon. And in the side of the arbor, I have the Westerland rose that it's done blooming. This is new to my garden actually. And then all the Annabelle hydrangeas, it's blooming so nicely. So in here I have planted snapdragon seeds, and now they're growing nicely, and it will bloom soon. And some zinnias. Okay, let's go over to the other side. Oh, I'm going to show you one of my zinnias. Look at that zinnias right there. That's my first zinnia for this season. Oh, I really like the color of it. Okay, so let's go to this side. Petunias are doing so well. And this is a new down climbing rose. It's spending time to grow. It grows fast actually. I just planted it last early spring, so it's only a few months and now it's growing so nicely. So I'm trying to train it to grow horizontally so that it will have more blooms pretty soon. The baby alyssum were planted from seeds, and one of the clematis right here. I grew this clematis from cuttings last year, and it's doing very well. And that's the spruce right there, dwarf Alberta spruce. Just the daisy in here, and the rose campion are doing really good, and my clematis. The clematis is suffering from the attack of Japanese beetles. It's too high, and I need to get a stool to take the Japanese beetle out in there, and sometimes I just don't have time to do it. But anyways, they're really suffering right now from the Japanese beetle, so later I'm going to prune them out. And yep, it's starting to bloom as well. My daylily here. So I come every day and just deadhead it. And there, this is my echinacea. I just planted that last year, and it's doing very well as well. Look at this butterfly. Alrighty, so let's go and take a look on the vegetable garden. Another clematis here. It's almost finished with its bloom, but it still looks beautiful. And in this trellis right here, I am growing tomatoes, which is indeterminate tomatoes. It will grow all the way to the top, and right now I have some tomatoes here. That's nice. So as you can see, I always have this in my garden. So this is my solution for a Japanese beetle. This is just the soapy water, and if I see a Japanese beetle, I just knock them here and they will just die in there. I don't like to spray any chemicals in the garden, so as much as possible I go out here every day and check my plants as well. So now in this corner right here, this is where the food grow, and all of these vegetables are grown from seeds. So I don't really spend money for buying plants, because I collect my own seeds. So let's just go take a look in here, because the garden is getting wild. I haven't gone here to clean it up. Wow, this is wild. So anyways, on that trellis right there, this will be soon covered by beans. See in the corner, that's the beans. There's so many beans there that I have to harvest soon. And then in here I have some cucumbers, and then let's see if we can see let's see here. I have some cucumber, bitter melon, and then the snow peas is done. I've never got a chance to video the harvest of the snow peas. We've been eating it almost every day. As soon as we get here in the garden, the first thing that we grab is the snow peas and snacks on it. Yeah, I haven't a chance to video it and show it to you guys, but it's done now. So I'm going to pull that, and then one of my long-eared beans will take over as well soon in this trellis. So now here, I was thinking this is a volunteer squash, because most of the time I always grow a volunteer squash, because when I bring my compost in here, some of the seeds grow on the summertime. So anyways, this is a squash, I think. Yes, it is a squash, but I'm thinking it's a patty, what they call it, patty squash. I'm not sure, but it's doing really well in there. So it's nice to have volunteer plants. So anyways, on this side I have some tomatoes, and then we have some turnips right here, and then beets. I am coming here this afternoon and clean this up. It's so messy right now. It's like a mess. So carrots are over here, and then I have planted some calendula plants just to help with the pollinators, and then the lettuces right there, and all the kale. These are all kale. It's crazy. And then I have some mint right there, so I'm going to clean up and harvest most of the kale this afternoon and see what I can do with it. And then I have some volunteer dill that's growing in there too. So in this trellis in here, I am growing indeterminate tomatoes, which are the pear-shaped tomatoes and the chocolate tomatoes. It will grow all the way to the top. So this is how the garden looks like. And I have many vegetables that I have grown from containers as well right here at the back. Over there are all container green salad, some peas and herbs as well. So this is the view at the back of the trellis. And my little pathway is getting crowded already. So in these planters right here, I have planted snapdragons and petunia from seeds, and they are starting to bloom. The zinnias, I was hoping that I planted the solid color, which is pink in here, but I made a mistake. I mixed the seeds that I have, so now this becomes a mixed color of zinnias, which is okay. And the snapdragon is a mixed color. It will bloom soon, so there will be white, pink, red, and these planters will be filled with colors maybe in a week or two. I just saw some hummingbird going to my oh, it's gone. I just saw a hummingbird going towards my scarlet runner beans, but they're so quick. So in here all my strawberries. So this afternoon there's so many things I have to do. I am going to clean up the garden right there, and harvest some of the greens. Pull the snap peas or the snow peas, and harvest some blueberries because the blueberries are already ready there, and some of the raspberries and strawberries as well. This is how the garden looks like right now, and I'm so happy that I'm able to share this with you guys. Alright, so that's all for today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!